Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who is liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Let's get on with that, or let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities. What messages do you have for Gemini Spirit? Make the messages clear, please, and thank you. What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Please and thank you. All right. What are these? Oh, we have 3 that flew out. So the Magician, giving Gemini energy, having all the tools at your fingertips to do the things you need to do the things you want to do in this realm. We have the Knave of Wands or the Page of Wands. So a lot of you could be feeling very energetic around this time. I know today is the 7th of July, so today is the day when Uranus moves into Gemini. So a lot of you could be feeling a new burst of energy, perhaps feeling a new lease on life. All right, because Uranus is ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is the star, so some of you could be catapulted to a position of power and status in your industry. All right, and also Uranus does represent unexpected activities, right? It represents technology as well. So some of you could be trying to get into that side of the world or expanding that side of your world, starting a YouTube channel, starting something on social media even. So good for you, Gemini. And then we have the 7 of Coins. I'm hearing that term or that movie, I think it's called 7-Year Itch. That's what I'm hearing. So I feel like there's a movie like named that. But the 7 of Coins is giving me that 7-year itch. So perhaps for some of you, it's been 7 years since you felt inspired, since you felt the zest of life. Perhaps you have been feeling the energy of ho-hum, melancholy energy for the past 7 years because things may not have been going in the direction that you wanted it to go. Well, those times are over. Things are beginning to move and shake in your favor as they always are, but there are seasons and reasons for everything. But I really do feel like a lot of you are experiencing just a new zest and a new perky energy right now. So good for you. Let's split the deck. 6 of Cups, 6 of Coins, and 9 of Coins. That's what I'm talking about, Spirit. We're off to a very good start thus far, Gemini, aren't we, regarding your money and finances? The 6 of Cups. Opportunities resurfacing for you. For a lot of you, these opportunities could be seeds that you've planted 6 years ago with the 6 of Coins, finally receiving the financial windfall, finally receiving the support, all right, to move things in the right direction regarding your money and finances, Gemini. So this is amazing. Wow. And this is gradually leading you to your 9 of Coins energy. The 9 of Coins is what I consider my wealthy woman of leisure card. having more than enough to do the things you need to do, having all of the resources at your fingertips so that you're able to put certain things in place to allow your life to move a bit smoothly, more smoothly, okay? So this is beautiful energy, Gemini. I feel like it's been a long time coming. For those of you who've been watching me for several years now, this has kind of been the theme, and I'm guessing it's just been leading up to this moment, right, with Uranus being in Gemini, especially because it's Aquarius energy, and Gemini and Aquarius are very compatible, right? Because they're both air signs, so they kind of flow together. So I feel like it should be very, very good, especially if you have a lot of air placements in your chart, even a lot of fire placements in your chart. All right, this looks good, Gemini. Yay. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini. Regarding their money and financial opportunities, what messages do you have for Gemini, please? All right, we have the Ten of Swords as your crowning energy. Wow. Out with the old, in with the new, with the Ten of Swords. I love this. It's like you're moving into this new chapter, Gemini. The Four of Coins, a new chapter of financial stability here. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini, okay? We'll take this chunk that flipped out. We have the beautiful and delectable Empress representing Taurus and Libra energy. For you, Gemini, I feel like a lot of you are in this energy, whether you're masculine or feminine. You're just feeling very powerful right now. You're feeling well rested, and you're ready to move forward towards this new chapter that you've been awaiting for so long. We have the Hermit giving that Virgo energy. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you are coming out of Hermit mode, right? And it's like a Hermit mode that you may have been forced into by the universe. The universe just smacked you down and said, hey, sit down for, you know, however many years or however many months. I know for me as a Gemini, a lot of things were a bit strange for the past 7+ years. And it could have just been that 7-year itch, right? So a lot of you could also be feeling that way as well, where when you took a couple of steps forward, you were knocked 10 steps backward, right? That could have been the theme for a lot of you for the past 7+ years. And enough is enough, right, Gemini? Exactly, especially with the Ten of Swords here. Enough is enough. Out with the old, in with the new, right? But in this time where the universe kind of had you in this Hermit energy, you were becoming a better version of yourself. You were elevating your mentality. You were becoming mentally, spiritually, and emotionally sound. So don't think that this time where you were in Hermit mode was a waste. It wasn't. It was an upgrade, an energetic upgrade. You may not have seen things happen in front of your very eyes in your 3D, but things were happening spiritually for you and for your highest good. However, I do feel now that Uranus is in Gemini, all right, you are going to begin to see things happening in your 3D, your manifestations materializing into the 3D, where you can touch, taste, and utilize the tools at your fingertips. Finally, after this long Hermit energy that you may have been placed in Gemini, okay? So good for you. Two of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of this Hermit mode and now you're at a crossroads, right? Where the world is your oyster and you're like, what direction do I want to move in now? Now I'm ready. So which direction should I take? Bottom of the deck. Look at that. The Four of Wands as your overall energy, representing stability. Some of you could be upgrading your home environment because you're finally able to, because you have the resources to do so. All right, some of you could be moving to another country here that offers you a better quality of life. We have the Knight of Coins. Yeah, the Knight of Coins is considered the slowest knight in the deck. So it's that slow and steady energy that's finally coming to a close. That slow, stagnant energy that you may have felt for the past 7+ years, Gemini, is finally coming to an end for once and for all. And all of the energy that you've been putting out there, all of the financial abundance that you've been feeling around you is going to be rushing in like a beautiful wave, right? A wave of abundance. We have the moon. Yeah, there were some hazy moments where everything wasn't quite as it seemed, right? Giving that Pisces energy. Things were a little hazy, right? Well, the moon card represents Cancer, but again, the haziness is that Pisces energy for me, okay? And then we have the Lovers giving that Gemini energy. Some of you could be taking a relationship to the next level here. Yeah, and again, emphasis on partnership with the Two of Cups. This doesn't have to be romantic. However, if it is romantic and you're interested in your romantic life, check out the love reading that I posted yesterday. You may be able to find some tasty tidbits there. For those of you who are focused more on your money, focused more on your resources, and focused more on your stability, you could be partnering up with like-minded energies who are here to help you thrive. Beautiful. I love this energy, Gemini. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments section now that Uranus is in Gemini. Do you feel lighter? Do you feel more action-oriented? How are you feeling? Let me know. Let me know. Let's clarify. Spirit, tell us more. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. What other tasty tidbits do you have for Gemini, please, regarding their money and finances? Clarify the Ten of Swords, Spirit. Tell us about this new beginning that's being ushered in for Gemini. Make it clear. All right, look at that. We have the Three of Wands. So yeah, a lot of you turned your back on things that no longer serve you, and now you're able to successfully move forward in the direction that you desire. What's this? And then we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so that worrywart energy, sleepless nights here. Spirit, whose energy is the Nine of Swords? Make it clear. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Gemini? I feel like this is old energy for a lot of you. All right, the Tower, yeah. A lot of things could have happened, right? Quite abruptly here. But I feel like some of you could also be meeting a new energy, the Emperor and the Empress, someone coming in towards you unexpectedly or suddenly. All right, this person is coming in to help upgrade your world. All right, this is a person that has a master plan. This is a person who has a very strong moral compass. This person could be held in high regard in their industry. So a business partner, perhaps, for some of you. Clarify the Four of Coins for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities, please, Spirit. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups representing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Some of you could have water placement prominently aspected in your chart. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign energy as well. Okay. We have the Page of Cups. Spirit, what's in the cup? I need you to get straight to the point here. Thank you. And then we have the Four of Wands. Wow. So some of you are going to be relocating, stabilizing your livelihood with a new home because you're finally coming into the financial resources to do so. Perhaps you could be moving in with a significant other, all right, after a time of upheaval with the Seven of Wands. Clarify the Empress, Spirit. Why is the Empress here? Okay. We have the Two of Cups representing partnership, representing collaboration between two people or more, two or more. Wow. And then we have the Star, Aquarius energy. So like I said, some of you could be catapulted to a position of power and status after a long time of sabotage. Perhaps you had people around you who were envious or jealous of your abilities to be great, your Empress energy, and they were sabotaging you behind the scenes. That's no longer a thing, especially with Uranus on our side, right? In Gemini. Okay? I feel like a lot of you are finally going to be getting the recognition that people tried to stop you from getting, right? So this is for business. Regarding matters of the heart, some of you could be embarking upon a new relationship, specifically with an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Taurus. Okay? Find out where you fit. And then we have the Seven of Cups. Beautiful. So I feel like for those of you who are being catapulted to a position of power and status in your industry, there are going to be a lot of offers on the table for you. You don't have to take them all because every offer isn't for you. But 5 of the offers, 5 out of 7 may be for you. 3 out of 7 may be for you, right? So find out where you fit. But I really do feel like you are going to be getting a lot of recognition, a lot of help, and cultivating a lot of partnerships here in this season. Beautiful. All right, some of you could have a lot of fire in your chart with the Queen of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, and you could be collaborating with the fire sign as well, a fire sign feminine specifically. Spirit, why is the Hermit here for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? We have the 9 of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of you were forced into Hermit mode, but it was for your highest good. I know that it might have been annoying because, you know, Geminis like to move and shake. Geminis don't like to feel restricted, right? But you were forced into this hermit mode, but now you're emerging out of it. Some of you could have been in hermit mode for 9 years, 10 years, 7 years, right? Don't beat yourself up about it. Just understand what you were meant to learn during that time and apply it to your new chapter, okay? Exactly. Tell us more about the Hermit Spirit. Look at that. Success, because you've been working on yourself, because you were focused on becoming the best version of yourself during this hermit mode, you are now resurfacing successful, victorious. Good for you, Gemini. Look at that. And the floodgates of abundance are opening up for you with the world. New opportunities. Some of you could be traveling for a new opportunity here, okay? New things are coming in towards you with ease and effortlessness because you've done the work within yourself. Well done. Gemini, look at what we see here. Are you kidding? I was waiting for a big pentacle to pop out and say hello to us today. 10 of Pentacles. Gemini, you have been putting in the work, the mental, the emotional, the spiritual work during this hermit mode era that you were in. And how do I know some of you were in hermit mode? Because I was in hermit mode and I have a Gemini stellium. So yeah, I was definitely placed in hermit mode and it pissed me off. But then you have to ask yourself, okay, what am I meant to learn in this time? The universe sat me down, so then what am I meant to learn? And I've learned so much, but it was all spiritual. Things in the physical weren't really doing anything for me. So a lot of you could possibly relate to this, where the physical, nothing was really shifting the way you thought or you wanted it to. Everything was happening energetically, spiritually, right? And now that you've done the spiritual work, Gemini, you are now finally going to move into where tangible energy, the physical energy, the 3D delights are going to be manifesting into your 3D. Okay? So well done. You've done the work. And here's your reward, honey. I know that's right, Spirit. Clarify the 2 of Wands for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. Look at that. Page of Wands, ready to hit the ground running. I know that's right. And then the High Priestess. What you've learned during your hermit mode, Gemini, was how to move in silence, how to master your emotions, how to cut out connections with people who no longer serve you, how to cultivate meaningful relationships with like-minded people, how to move in silence, how to trust your intuition, right? Because again, Geminis are very physical beings. We like to go, go, go. We like to do, do, do. We like to be, honey. But we had to tap into our spiritual side. And that's why the universe sat us down and said, hey, I need you to tap into the spirituality of it all because you already got the physical down pat. Let's work on that spiritual, right? And now that you've worked on the spiritual, Gemini, you are ready. You are a force to be reckoned with, honey. You are a quadruple threat. Exactly. Bottom of the deck, and we have the Hierophant, which is like the matchy match for the High Priestess. Pisces energy, Taurus energy. A lot of you are beginning or will begin to meet like-minded energies who are here to elevate you, who are here to support you throughout the rest of your journey. Gemini, well done. You have made it to the finish line of the spirituality. We're always learning, we're always growing, so it's never like a one and done, right? But you went through like a spiritual upgrade during these past few years or several years. Now it's time to upgrade your physical, okay? Your money, your experiences here in the 3D, right? Because you've already mastered your spiritual. Well done and good for you. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini regarding their money and finances? And Gemini, if this reading does resonate for you and you're feeling the desire to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description. Scroll on my website to find which reading resonates the best for you. The most. I wanted to say the best and the most together, so we got both. Boom. But yeah, scroll on my website to see which reading resonates the most for you, and then book your personal reading, honey. Exactly. Be there, be square. Okay. We have feather, abundance, easy money, divine intervention, light work, air-related, undecided, travel. Wow. Look at that. You're now moving into your era of easy money, financial abundance, right? After a time of working on your inner world, becoming the best version of yourself, you're now going to be getting to this money, honey, okay? Elevating your status. We have watch. It's time to profit. Divine timing. Seize the moment. Waiting period. Temp work laid off. Yeah. The hermit mode, i.e. the waiting period, it's over now. It's time to profit. The clock is up. The time is up. The stopwatch has ended, honey. And the next chapter is beginning. Beautiful. Love, love, love. Spirit, tell us more about this new chapter that Gemini is entering into. Make it clear and make it delicious. Please and thank you. Tell us more about this new chapter in which Gemini is moving into, Spirit. And make it good. Thank you. New work. Some of you guys are starting a new career, a new job, all right, a new project, a work project. Celebration, shindig, good news, festivities, ceremony. Gorgeous. What's this? Oh, we have a time frame. In a matter of weeks, a lot of you could start seeing things moving and shaking in the 3D, where things are finally materializing into your 3D reality. 1 week, 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 weeks, 11 weeks, 4-week time frame. Tell us more, Spirit, and don't delay. Travel. Wow, some of you could be traveling in a matter of weeks. So pack your bags. I'm seeing like business trip. I'm also getting like the Maldives. I'm getting like the Czech Republic as well. Okay. Okay. I mean, shit. Get in where you fit in, honey. Get in where you fit in. Bottom of the deck, we have third-party interference. Okay. All right. So again, a lot of you are linking up with like-minded people who are going to help you to elevating your industry. Enjoy. I'm also getting Costa Rica, and there's another one at my tongue that's popping up, but it doesn't want to come out yet. I can't think of it. Well, I can think of it, but I can't find the name, which is weird. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities. Divine lineage, the number 6. Yes, some of you guys are expanding your families as well, especially with the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Hierophant. We saw the Emperor and the Empress. So good for you. We have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Yes, we are in a time of your manifestations materializing now. We went through that spiritual time where you were being upgraded energetically, you're being upgraded spiritually. Now you're moving into the era, Gemini, of where you're upgrading physically, okay? Whether it's a new health routine, whether it's more money in your bank account, windfalls, that's the era that you're moving in now. We're moving into more action-oriented energy, okay? In the 3D. And then we have worthiness, the number 14. Yeah, some of you were put into hermit mode because it was about upgrading your worthiness, feeling worthy to receive financial abundance, right? Exactly. And now you're ready. We have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Some of you could be reconciling with a past life connection, someone that you knew in a different life and not this one. So that should be interesting, shouldn't it? Tell us more, Spirit. Anything else? Any final words for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities? Such a beautiful reading, Gemini. Congratulations on making it to this point. Anything else, Spirit, for Gemini? The arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Yeah. If you're tapping into your creative activities here, utilize that. Some of you could be getting recognized for your creative works. Good for you. You deserve it. We have peace. There is no need to worry. Everything is working out beautifully. I know that's right. And then we have within the next few weeks. Wow, we got 2-week cards, like time frames. So things are going to be leveling up for you in a matter of weeks. Let me do a little cheeky little treat really quick. Spirit, what else is happening in a matter of weeks for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities, please? Make it clear. Okay, we have pessimistic, cynical, gloomy, defeatist, bleak, downbeat. Okay, some of you are moving out of that energy. Good for you. Okay, your millionaire era. So in a matter of weeks, you are being catapulted into your millionaire era, Gemini. Wow. I know that's right. Oh, wow. And then also in a matter of weeks, some of you could be embarking upon a new romantic relationship. Again, check out that love reading that I posted yesterday, honey. I did one for Libra and one for Gemini. Check it out. Okay? Because it's there for your viewership. It's there for your viewing. Yeah, that's it. Tell us more. We have forever, we have warrior, and we have dream. All right, Gemini, that was your reading, honey. Congratulations on this new chapter. I'll see you soon. Bye.